4570 Marlin Trapper. That's what we're talking about today. So you've seen all the videos over the past where I've talked about the best guns as far as a bear gun, being out in the wilderness with bears and other large game. And you see me talk about the 10mm. Now that's talking about a pistol or a backup gun. As far as like a main gun, a 4570 is pretty hard to beat. So with Mrs. Burrs and I having another trip to Alaska planned for next year, I wanted to get a rifle to carry with us when we're out hiking. We're going to be going in June, which is a prime time to interact probably with some bears and other large game. So I wanted to be ready with some sort of a rifle, and I went around and looked at many different options, and the 4570 is what I settled on. It's really a great round. I'm not going to say it's the best round because it's not necessarily the best, but you can't really say it's not going to work. It's going to work. Packs a punch. As you can see here, holds a lot of powder, and 430 grains of a bullet. Gonna do some damage. So let's take a look at this. This is the Marlin 4570 Trapper Edition. So we got 5 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. I have mine outfitted. You might think it's odd that it's black. I painted it. It was stainless steel. It is stainless steel. I didn't like the look of stainless steel and black and the way it looked, so went ahead and just painted the whole thing black, as you've seen many of my tutorials on how to paint guns in the past. So once I did that, I went ahead and put some paracord around the lever here to keep that nice and not sharp edged. Even though the Marlin comes relatively nice and rounded on the edges of the lever, I wanted to make sure that I had that on there. And what I did is I took the 7 strands out of the middle of it, so it made a little bit lower profile than what you normally would see in terms of the lever. So went ahead and did that. Ranger Precision stock, and I went with the Midwest Industries rail. And the reason I went with the Midwest Industries rail is because it's a lot trimmer. It's a lot sleeker, slimmer than what the Ranger Precision is. But I still like the Ranger Precision stock. You can adjust it by moving these two here. You can adjust that, and I have the Ranger Precision cheek riser here, and like a little carrier for the ammunition. Of course, I got a grip stop. I have a grip stop on everything. This is their polymer grip stop K, which is a smaller one. And then I have an M-Lock Surefire Pro Series Scout mount. And you can see how tight that gets on the gun there. Really like that a lot. Really sucks into the gun. And then I have some sort of a sling on here. I forget exactly who makes it. Let me take a look. Doesn't say. Found it on the internet. It matched. It has a good connection here as far as getting the sling off, so I got it. As you can see, very easy to use. I guess I should know that, but I don't. I like this gun a lot. It is super easy to use, intuitive. I did switch out the sights here, and I had the Midwest Industries sights on it, metal sights. I put this Hollow Sun 507K on, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it on or not, because I pick up, it's so easy to pick up the sights without even having this on here for me. I mean, I can pick up those sights super easy, and then even when you use your flashlight, you still get a silhouette of your iron sights. A lot of people miss that. They're like, oh, I need a red dot because of nighttime with flashlights. You don't need a red dot to use flashlight at night with your iron sights. A lot of people say that, and then they definitely give away that they've never done anything at night when they say that. But you get a silhouette with your flashlight, with your iron sights. So I may or may not, by the point we go in June, take this on or off after I shoot a little bit more. Took it to the range. Really like the ammunition that I'm using here. As far as the ammunition is concerned, I'm using the Barnes for just kind of going on the range and getting used to the gun. This is their Pioneer load, coming out at 1595 on an 18-inch barrel. So this is a 16-inch barrel, so it's coming out probably around 1500 feet per second. For zeroing it in and protection, I'm using the Underwood 430 grain hard cast, coming out 1550 feet per second, and then using the 350 grain A-frame bonded, which is coming out at 1250 feet per second. So really like these rounds, and you cannot go wrong with a 45-70. With that being said, you know, I think this is the ultimate rifle if you're going to Alaska. 45-70 can do so many things well, with the exception of long range. Minus that, it can do pretty much everything else. I like this gun a lot. Like I said, I've shot it a bunch since I've gotten it, and I like it. Definitely gonna take that sight off and just use it with iron sights though. I think that's the only thing I picked up on that I'd change. I really like this flashlight. This is the turbo model, so has a little bit hotter of a center. Still has some flood to it and splash to it, but the center's a little hotter on the turbo. You're getting a lot more concentration on the center. And like I say in all my other videos, you need to be able to identify what's going on. And at nighttime, what are you gonna do if you don't have a flashlight in your gun? You're gonna carry one? You gotta make sure you carry one. I have a flashlight on every gun I have, just for a failsafe. Say you don't have your flashlight on you for whatever reason. You got a light on your gun. So I like the way that's set up. I like this gun overall, and you'll see it in more videos in the future. That's about all I have to say about it. Kind of new to me. I got rid of my revolver, and I'm going 10mm Glock 20 on the hip, and then this as the main. So if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. If you have a 45-70, no matter what kind of gun it is, go ahead and put in the comments down below what you think of it. Until next time, later.